Hey guys, so it is finally summer and it was time for me to give you guys a patio tour. I gave you guys a tour of last year, how this was basically unusable space because it was a disaster and I had not put any time or effort or any investment whatsoever to cleaning it up and making it inviting. So last year I did a video on my extreme patio renovation, which I will link above so you guys can watch it all. Today I wanted to give you an update of this year because last year I did a lot of changes and I loved it, but my plants have grown, so I wanted to give you a plant tour. I've tweaked up some things, I've added some new furniture every year, doing a little bit more, and I'm loving it more and more. So I want to share this video with you guys. Hopefully you guys get some inspiration. I do try to do things. I don't have a lot of money. I try to do things a cheap way possible. So I'll share little tips and how I'm doing it. And hopefully it relaxes you just seeing these beautiful plants. It inspires you to maybe change up a space in your home. And hopefully you guys have some little outdoor nook that you can enjoy. So let's get started, and let's get started with a quick little overview of how this used to look. That way you can appreciate that after. Welcome to the back of my house. This is what I have to work with right now. This is my backyard, and when we moved into the house we worked in the inside but not the outside. It already had this, it's a carport, we believe, but it's a very odd carport. So we've never used it as to put our cars in there because you would have to go in through the grass area. We had a little garden last year and that's how this grass looks kind of ugly there. So there's a lot to do in this back area because it could be nice. If we look at the piece of land, it's not too big. Well, it's big enough, and there's a lot of mature trees that create lots of shade in this back area. It makes you, even though we live in city, it makes you feel like you're out there in nature. So we have wanted to use this space, and wanting to use this space, my husband and his father built this big table. It's a 12-foot long table, as you can see here, but it's an unfinished project. So I'm gonna show you what are the problems back here and what are the things that I'm thinking off the top of my head that I'm wanting to do to make this backspace become a beautiful oasis, I guess, a place to come back and relax and enjoy. So so this is how my backyard space is looking now. I have little plantitas here and there and there and there, and I'm going to give you guys a little tour. I need to kind of go fast because the light is leaving us, but let me give you just a little overcap of how everything looks, and then I'll give you a plant by plant tour. But there you go. There is my driftwood. There is just little plants here on the side, my big monstera in the middle, and my little back sectional sofa here in the back. A lot of plants in the background, which I love. Really wanted to jungleify the space. I have a little macrame swing that I had last year. I just rearranged a lot of the plants that are back here. And what's new is definitely these pieces of furniture here, which is just a little love seat bench. It came with a little table. And obviously my beautiful Thai monstera in the middle. And it comes here with 2 different side chairs. And I got these at, I'll give you more details. Keep on watching. I'll give you more details of how I got this and where I got it. So this, I just wanted you to get a feeling of the space. So we walk over here. This is a sitting area. We can sit here. And we can just relax here. That's a little view. Talk to your friends over there. See people enjoy the pool over there. That was the pool that was installed last year. Have a little mini fridge here. I have a little fan here. I thought of putting something up here, but we've decided that it would be hard to make something to hang it up in. And on this side here, I have a little palm with some little plants. And this is going to be my little flower section. I'm working on it, and I have here my little herbs. I have little herbs. Here's a swimming pool. And yes, this has become my backyard now, which is so much better than what you saw before, obviously. Little by little. So now I'll give you guys a close-up tour of every plant so you guys can enjoy the beauty of plants and see how plants really, really change up a space. Let's get started. Here beside the pool, I have a windmill palm, and I have it like in a planter that I got at Aldi's. It was so cheap and so great to find good deals. And this is some kind of creeping plant, and look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Do you guys want me to get the name? Where's the name? It was in here somewhere. I'm gonna have to look it up. But what's so beautiful is that, look, it gets pink and white. This has been phenomenal. If you see, I think I had it in my tour from last year. It was very, very little. It was definitely not filling the pot. All of this stayed outside through the winter, even though when I live here, it drops under 32 degrees, and these did completely fine. This is a little banana tree that we just got from my parents' house. It's just got transplanted, but there's a new leaf coming. So I'm hopeful that it's gonna start giving us new bigger leaves, and we just wanted to jungleify this space beside the pool. We have like 3 banana trees. We have a mango tree here that we've planted by seed, and we have to put it inside during the winter. We have here a blackberry, and just potted them up this spring. I'm gonna clean this up area better, but for now, at least it got potted up because it had been I had not potted it up. Some of these I had for a year already. This is raspberries. So I'm thinking for next spring I should have them. I just got these also, trying a little more edible plants this year. Back here we see some purple sweet pepper. And I just put some little marigolds there, supposed to deter some pests. So it looks really pretty. I just brought this green pepper over, so I need to plant it. This is some blueberry bush. And these are my tomato plants. And I have 3 different types of tomato plants in here. Again, did not try any of this last year. Trying it this year. Hopefully we can get some edible plants. Right over here, I have a variegated lemon tree. And I've had this one. This is my, I want to say, 3rd year. This is one of the first plants I got before I got started into plants. And this year, I did not fertilize it in time. And I don't think it's going to give me any lemons. I actually had not stopped to research, but I researched too late. And I realized I should have fertilized it early in the, basically like winterish. Like maybe January, February. So because I want to flower very, very quickly in spring. So I should have gotten ahead of the game and I didn't. This is a lemon lime philodendron that I've left, that I brought outside. I had it inside during the winter. And look at this hydrangea. Oh my, pretty, pretty, pretty. And here is a lemon tree. And I think this is like the green type or lime tree. This is a fig, also new that I got this year. And it's been growing quickly. This one I should be able to leave outside. And this is supposed to be a dwarf version. I have here some micans that were dying. And I have that, but now they're living, even though I left them outside. Anthurium compact was not doing good. I just brought it out here because I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to kill it. And anyways, it's still living. And we have here some Thai peppers that are huge. We have here some scorpion pepper. We have here a papaya tree. We have here some longevity spinach. We have here passion fruit that should be climbing, giving us beautiful flowers. I'm excited about that. As this is this color that I left outside through the winter, and it seems like it's bloomed back up. And my herbs, I have sage, basil, rosemary, thyme, parsley, and curry. Okay, so right over here, I just have, which one is this one? It's just a type of jungle cactus. And it got so happy once I brought it back out because I did have to put that inside of the house. And right over here, I have some Philodendron squamiferum that I've actually divided up from my plants. And here I have a mixture of Brazil philodendrons. I have here a type of prayer plant, and I totally forgot the name. I know it's not a very common one, and I brought it out here so it could get humidity and hopefully it'll grow. This is the orchid that gives like a flower at the night. And somebody just gave me this cutting, which I'm very, very thankful, and it should grow. I love jungle cacti. This is Anthurium that was not doing that good inside, so I brought it outside, and now it's giving me a good new leaf. You know, the humidity in summer might be horrible for us, but it's great for plants. I have different divisions of different plants. Albosingonium. I'm going to go kind of quickly because I have a whole lot of plants. Never prayer plant. Again, I bring it in during the winter. It always looks like it's dying. I bring it out during when it gets warmer, and it just bounces back up. So I'm very happy about that. This is Albosingonium, and it was not doing that good. I had it in a shelf where I wasn't really looking at it very well, and I think it was kind of drying out, so I brought it out here. And this is where I have the driftwood that I found outside in a little island when we went kayaking, which is beautiful because, you know, just something that you grabbed yourself is so special. And then this is my curly orchid cactus, and this is what did not do good inside. Again, all of this I had to take it inside during the winter, and all of them except that one didn't do good. Maybe January through, or February through March, it started just drying out, and it wasn't an area that was hard to water, but I know it's still gonna grow because there's still green in it. But yeah, that's really sad. But overall, all of them did good, and they were very low light, and medium light to low light, and look at them, they did good, especially being type of cactuses, cacti. I'm surprised. Like, this is a rickrack cactus, and look how big it is. I mean, it was not like this big. If you guys see a little, I'm gonna try to insert here a little video on how this looks like last year, and you'll get to see the comparison growth. I want you to pay attention how the burrow cell has changed, how this rickrack cactus has changed. I think those are the most significant changes. So this is, look at that. Look at that. Isn't this crazy? This is the pointed burrow tail. Look at this. This is amazing. I love. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous, right? Yes, it did great. I can't believe it survived inside. I can't believe it. And this is my Dischidia Jerry It's like little circles. They're nice and like thickish, like succulent like. Okay, so right here we have my monster $5 monstera, guys. You guys saw the video where I found this one for $5? Well, anyways, it keeps growing. I had it over there when I did my last video, but now I have it here. Again, I had to squish this baby in my kitchen by my dining room table. Can you imagine? It was like hard through the winter because this baby's ginormous, but I love her. I love her. I'm so glad I had her. And as you enter this space, there's two plants that I want to highlight right here. Okay, and I try to do the same little round planters. These are from Walmart. And this is a crassula, something kitty crassula. And oh man, during the day, it's pink. I think right now we're having trouble getting that color, that it's normally like a pinkish color. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. And this came like this already with a jade succulent there. And it has string of pearls. And it has a burrow still little spot. Let's see, where are you? Right there. Look at that. Oh, maybe here we can get the pink. Oh, it's a beautiful plant. And then right over here, we have the Hindu rope with its variegated. It has a little white in the middle. Some parts are variegated, some parts are not. Like you see, there's variegation there. This was a little mix that we found in a Hindu rope that my husband found, I think, in Lowe's for me. So it was awesome to see there was some variegation. And this is from Walmart. Okay, so as we enter the space, we do have also two hanging planters that match here. These are from Aldi's, and I have some bubblegum pink petunias, right? And up here, it's a chicks and hens succulent. I had like a different type of flower up here, but it was drying out too quickly. So I ended up taking it out and just putting some type of succulent. Can you see it? I'm like on my tippy toes. I think it should do good. And then we have here a type of jasmine that I had last year. I had two. I had this one here, and I had another one on the opposite side. But this one died, guys. That one didn't. I think that one got too much sun. And I planted here a clematis that should trail up and give a beautiful flower. And here we have Sansevieria, or now it's called a type of Dracaena. This one's been with me for a long time, for a couple of years. And then right over here, we have a type of prayer plant. I think it's called Star something. Look at that, how beautiful it is. And I have a horsehead philodendron here. How pretty, right? And then we have a philodendron hope right over here that's grown a lot. This baby, just so you guys know, I bought it for $3.99 because it was so small when I bought it. But I've had it for several years and it just keeps expanding. I need to buy something so it can be lifted up. I don't want it on the floor, but for now, that's where it's at. And then here we have two types of Hoyas. Hoya lacunosa with splash. Look at that. And hopefully it'll get more light and it can flower for me. And a big Hoya Chelsea. Isn't that beautiful? And right here, the big star, my Thai constellation that I've done videos on rescuing this baby that was dying on me. All of these leaves are new since that I've had it. Hi, Chico. I'm dog sitting. And look at that newest leaf. Isn't that crazy? So I brought it outside because I wanted her to have more humidity, warmth, and it's going to be in a shaded area, and hopefully she'll grow. Right over here, I have a silver sword. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I got interrupted. This is dragon, a silver dragon alocasia. Got it from Walmart. Have it out here. And my little plant hearts be sign. And this is a big old fiddle leaf tree that I've been growing for a couple of years. It's been doing great. And right here is golden pothos that basically has reached the top of the trellis. It's kind of falling off. And then we have here a big old basket of silver spash and exotica scadapsus. And I have 2 of those baskets here, and they've been beautiful and trailing, and I've cut so much from it. Regal Shield Alocasia. I've had this one for a couple of years. Got it at Lowe's for like $15. It's not getting as much. It was super dusty. Look at that. Ooh, she's been out here for a long time. I need to wash her. And then we have here my Monstera adansonii. I think so. Mini Monstera. Swiss cheese Monstera for sure. And look, this is ginormous. I had her before out here, and she grew a lot. Even in the winter, she kept on growing. I had her in my laundry room. And then right over here, I have my bird of paradise. Beautiful. And I have my little bird that I got from Paraguay. Went to visit family. There's there. And my big philodendron Brazil, which is doing beautifully. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay, so hopefully one day we'll get a flower from this one. And I have here my swing that I got from Amazon. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna try to remember to put it in the description. If not, just send me a message and I'll send it to you guys. But it stayed out here all winter, and yeah, it stains a little bit, but not much. So that's pretty cool. And what are you? 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 I totally forgot right now. This one I forget. This one keeps like dying inside, but it survives when it comes outside. And okay, these chairs are from Target, guys. I waited until they had a sale, and I think I got all of it for like $300, which was, I think, to me a pretty fair price. So last year I invested in this sectional, and this year I invested in this sectional, and I'm so happy to have good seating because it's so much more inviting to have good seating. Okay, so I think these are the plants here, and then I have my table out here, which is great because I can invite people to come eat here. I really enjoy this space. And you have a leopard lily here. Isn't it beautiful? It's done so good since I brought it outside. Was not doing very good inside. Doing so good. I do love this plant, guys. And then I have my crocodile fern. She's so pretty. So pretty. And I mean, here she's like in a jungle, you know, a shaded jungle, so it's good for it. And then I have my raindrop peperomia. Look at that. Basically, this is like was dying, and I just kind of got the little end top pieces. I put it in soil, and look at that, guys. This is such an easy plant to propagate. So let me just give you a view from here to there. I've enjoyed the space so much now with friends coming over to visit. A lot more than before. So the time, effort, some savings. You know, we did, this table was handmade by my husband and his father to make it a lot cheaper. This was like to can clothesline that was painted black, if you saw my old video. And this is a carport, guys. And this carport was used for, somebody had it here in this house before us to pull up cars, but we did not want it for cars. Look what we converted it to. Isn't it so much better? In my opinion, it's so much better. Ooh, and I have a Schefflera here, guys. A Schefflera that I got in clearance for $7 at Lowe's. She's been growing beautifully. I didn't used to have Schefflera. Then right over here is my spindle palm, and also took her in the laundry room. And even though she had lower light, she did great at withstanding. So she's tall, like I'm like right here. So she's gotten really tall. And then right here, I'm sorry, it's getting dark. Let me see if I can turn on the flash. Okay, let's see. Let me just give you close-ups. I might not know the names of all of them because they are outdoor plants and I'm just getting into them this year. But I do know this is a caladium, and this is some kind of creeping plant. And it's so beautiful. Plants in a Pickle recommended it. Thank you. And look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, look, I got put some little flowers here, a little mixture here. That's a calla lily that a friend gave me. I think this is called julep, mint julep, this caladium. This is a different type of, okay, now the light turned on. Now you can see the palm a little bit better. I have some solar lights here. So much prettier there. And this also, oh, these are zinnias flowers. This is a Gerber flower, but it's not growing yet. Some of this creeping plant. This caladium is doing phenomenal. Look at that. This one has multiplied a lot. Look at the little variegation, guys. Come on. This plant was like $3. Beautiful, right? It's another one of these that does ground cover, but it should give a little purple flower. The name of this one just left me. Calla lily. Flower's not that pretty right now, but the leaf's beautiful. Somebody came and dropped them off as a gift. That was pretty. Or some zinnias. I'm gonna have to collect the seeds of these. So that concludes the tour, guys. What do you think? I think it's a little peaceful jungle. I'm loving it. I do work with trying always how to control mosquitoes. It's a shaded area back here. So you guys keep sharing tips on mosquito control. I think that's a subject we all need to talk about and address, because we want to have the outdoor space, but we also want to not have mosquitoes. So I do, where is it? This little thing here, Dyna Trap. That's what it's called. That's what I use. So what else do we do? I put mosquito repellent, like a natural one. Right now it's not that bad. There's like during certain days that are worse than others. Wanted to give you also a view during the day. It got kind of dark. This monstera is literally just about my height. Now we can check out this one in the variegation. And then I wanted you to see this one. Oh, now we can appreciate it. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. You see the pink? Oh my. Every plant brings me some joy. Look at that pink pop. By the way, I did want to mention that I got these curtains in IKEA and they're so cheap. They're like $2 each. So you guys can get a better view during the day. I'm out here in the morning doing some reading and I'm enjoying. This is my view. And as we go in here, this is where we have the this is like a fireplace gas, and I usually put it here during the winter, but because right now we don't need it because it's warm, I put it on the side because I just wanted to have a little more walking space for now. But in case you couldn't see the plants very well last night, I just wanted you to re-see them because they are so beautiful and I'm enjoying them myself this morning. You can see it better. This is just stunning how it's grown. Hi little birdie, you checking up on my plants? And like I said, I'm really happy that our property has these huge, massive trees. Look at that, this is like a 200-year-old tree. So plans for this yard for later this year is to fence up this side, the back, like you see there with the wood part. And plans are to actually do a lot of flowers. I already planted some hydrangeas over there and some dahlias also. So I want to put flowers against the fence all around the property. So we're still gonna have, you know, it's a working process. There's a little banana tree here, and it's a little working process, but it's great when you work with your hands, and little by little you see growth, you see change, and overall you can find a little peaceful space. So that is my view. This swing is the bomb. Let's swing on it. You hear the birds. Okay guys, I'm gonna go have my coffee. Just wanted to include this in the video. Bye. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I did a lot of effort getting all these cleaned up. I do constantly have to like sweep it, clean it, but it's so worth it, this space, to come out here and read, invite friends over, and still have this beautiful jungle tropical paradise. I do not live in a tropical place. Again, I live in North Carolina. We can even get snow in this area, but with a little effort of bringing some plants in and out, I've been able to make it work. I don't have a greenhouse. I have a big laundry room, and that's where I take these plants in during the winter. Maybe one day I'll get a better greenhouse that we can build. So there's a lot more coming in my channel. If making your house beautiful and relaxing with all these beautiful plants is something that interests you, I'm going to keep sharing with you guys my tips on how I'm able to manage to have, I want to say, close to 300 plants in my outdoor patio, my front patio, and inside my house, and how to try to keep it neat. Not perfect, but we keep on trying and keep on thinking of ideas on how to maximize our space and how to keep plants healthy and beautiful. I'll be doing a lot more content about how to take care of houseplants. So there's a lot more coming. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, whoever wants to learn more about the subject. Thank you for your support, and let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day. Bye!